had some time to get away from it a little bit, but just excited to join the group here and keep playing and be a part of Team Canada again.
What are your early impressions of the roster?
Good. I mean, it's obviously come together pretty quick here with each day that passed, but you see in practice, it's good pace. Guys are excited to be here and represent our country, so hopefully we can just keep building it.
Sid, do you remember your first championship in Riga, Latvia?
Yeah, I do. It was a while ago, but yeah, I definitely remember it. Some great memories from that tournament, and the experience there, obviously in Prague in 15, and now here. So it's been great hockey, and everybody gets excited for it. And like I said, for us to be able to keep playing is a lot of fun too.
Do you remember who won back in 2006?
You're testing me now. Was it Sweden?
Yeah, it was. So I need to ask you, you haven't been playing for Team Canada in the World Championships for a long while.
Yeah.
So if someone would tell you, why do you keep coming back, or why do you come back to the World Championships, risking, really, you come closer to not winning, the tournament. So what would you answer?
I just love to play, and anytime you get a chance to represent Canada, it's special. Doesn't always work out that way, whether you're playing the playoffs or you're banged up or for whatever reason you don't get a chance to join. But if you have the opportunity, it's a great experience and an opportunity that I think we all try to do.
And playing with Celebrini, if you will.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Excited. He's he's a fun player, obviously to play with, not so much to play against. So it's nice to have him on the same line and not have to chase him around. He's a talent and he works really hard. You can tell how excited he is to be here. But yeah, I think like all the guys, I think we're going to play different roles and different line combinations. But he's one that's fun to play with.
He call you Mr. Crosby? He call you Mr. Crosby?
No, calls me Sid.
In 2006, there was a shocking game, 11-0. You win Latvia, home team.
Mm-hmm.
How do you remember that game? Latvian fans went crazy. Game was stopped, and you finished it.
Yeah.
How crazy was that?
Yeah, it was. I mean, we found out pretty quickly, how great the fans were there and how intense the atmosphere was. So, as a hockey player, those are the games you want to be in. They had a lot of passion, and it made for a great tournament because of that.
What do you know about your first opponent tomorrow, Slovenia?
Not too much. I mean, obviously teams get thrown together here pretty quickly. Even with our team, there's a lot of guys that have played together for the first time. But I think everyone, especially in the first game, worried about themselves and trying to prepare and get ready that way. But every team here is going to be a challenge for us, and we got to get better with every game. It's a short-term tournament, so. I think we're all excited just to get going. Guys have had camp and things like that, and just want to play games.
Sid, how eager you want to be part of Team Canada next year's Olympic Games in Italy? Are you still, thinking and preparing to those games already?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the back of your mind. I think it's something that you look at as an opportunity. We haven't been able to do that for a really long time, so it's way back there. I'm worried about tomorrow right now, but that'd be awesome to be part of that.
You were in Stockholm 17 years ago. Do you remember from the city?
Yeah, it was against Ottawa. We played those 2 games here. It was a great atmosphere here. I think they've redone the rink since then, right? Did some rentals to the rink, but it was a good week and kind of a new experience at that point to come over and play games here with the NHL team. So that's pretty much what I remember. I think we won one in overtime and lost one in overtime.
Pittsburgh had a skeleton hunt in the city of Stockholm. Would you do the same thing?
What's that?
You had a skeleton hunt in Stockholm.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And would you do the same thing now to kind of do the team building?
I don't know if we have much time. I feel like we're playing a lot of games in a short period of time, but it's a great idea. You reminded me of that. You saw the Vasa.
Yeah, I helped you do it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. We'll have to go to the museum or something, check it out.
Would you say about the Swedish team this tournament? Swedish team?
I haven't seen the updates on all the rosters, but I saw some of the guys when we walked on the ice, so I saw a lot of familiar faces. They look like they're a really good team, and obviously playing 4 nations against them. We've seen how fast they are and how well they play together, so I would expect a really strong team.
Your old teammate Marcus Pettersson, for example?
Yeah, no secrets for sure. We know each other well, and Petey's a great player. He's a good defender and skates really well. So really enjoyed playing with him in Pittsburgh.
Sid, your career is amazing and already pretty legendary for sure. But what keeps you still going?
I just love it. I think that's the biggest thing, and you don't always have the luxury of playing a long time in hockey. It's not one of those sports that allows you to do that sometimes. So I feel fortunate to be still playing, and I still love it just as much. So as long as I love it and can play at a high level, hopefully keep going.
Is there motivation to become a double, triple gold club member?
I mean, you want to win every time you play, and I think the expectation for us is always pretty high. So I think we understand that. I don't really think about it that way, but I think having the opportunity to play here with this group, and hopefully it's something we can accomplish. But there's a lot of great teams here, so it'll be a tough challenge.
Sidney, Fantil and Celebrity are 38 together, and you are 37. It's very bigger motivation to play these kind of young guys.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Sorry.
I appreciate that.
I'm older.
Yeah, it's something I'm aware of. But I remember my first World Championships. I think it was Shanahan that came over. It's kind of a similar situation. So I know how much that meant, and all these guys, they love the game. They love to learn. So for me, it keeps me young, and hopefully they get something out of it too.
How does it feel like to play with Nathan MacKinnon? What's your reaction?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, you see what kind of player he is, and he's somebody who's always trying to get better. He's always pushing himself. I think that's a contagious thing when you're around someone like that. Everybody sees it, everybody feels that. So he's a guy that pushes everyone, and he's fun to play with.
Okay, we're gonna wrap him up there. Thank you.
Thank you.